stars in the critically acclaimed NBC series Ed. Please welcome Julie Bowen. How are you?
I'm a little anxious, but Fred, the guy backstage, says that your family are the only people that watch, so I'm in pretty good shape.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my national audience.
He said that it's like your mom, your dad, a couple cousins, and that's all. So I
Well,
don't
there
have
are
to
a
worry
lot
about
of
too much.
us, which
Really?
is why, yes, which is what counts.
Half-wit inbreds.
Wow.
I didn't mean
Nice.
that in a bad way.
Yeah, you meant that in the good way.
I meant that you're a close family. My family doesn't even watch.
Look,
Most anything, really.
do they watch your show, Ed?
They watch Ed, but my dad called me today and said, so pal? He calls everybody pal. He's like,
Yeah.
Pal, what are you going to be on next? I said, I'm going on Conan O'Brien, Dad. He goes, who's that? And so he wanted to know if you were a stranger or one of the boys.
What is that? Help me out here.
There are two qualifications in Jack's life, and it's strangers.
That's your dad, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. That are people a little funny. Maybe they like an art film, or they're a little light in the loafers. You know, they're different than us. They have tattoos.
Right.
Or you're one of the boys. You like
Right.
football, sports, golf, and red meat.
Is there a third option?
No.
Okay.
No, Conan, you are a stranger, or you're one of the boys.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't really know how to describe you.
It's hard to say, really. I'm a mysterious man.
What do you think? So what do you think I should say to my dad?
Just say I was on the show. It was amazing. That guy's a hunk of man, you know. No.
No, there is the highest honor you can get in Jackland.
What's that?
Which is if you bring home a boyfriend. For the trot by, you
Right.
got to trot the boy.
The trot by is when they bring.
The trot by is when you bring home a boyfriend.
Does the boyfriend actually have to trot?
He doesn't actually have to trot, but I think his musculature is tested in various ways by the end of the night.
I would not do well then. Once they start testing musculature, I'm out the window. Yeah.
But you could be a blue ribbon stud. That's the highest honor you can get at my house. And
Your
so
dad, if he likes a guy, he calls him a stud?
a blue ribbon stud.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's a strange man.
Yes, he is.
Well, check out your teeth there, fella.
Exactly. He's like checking your bite and stuff like that.
Now, I was looking into your bio, things that you've done, and you lived for a while in Italy.
I did live in Italy for a while.
Yeah, which seems, I mean, because you're so American. You just seem like
But you know, when you're 19 and I had long blonde hair, you know, living in Italy for a year, it's like waking up in heaven every day.
Right.
You know, like all these men grabbing your ass and all those dark guys.
What men are grabbing your ass?
The guys in Italy.
That's what they do, really?
Yeah,
I mean, I've heard. I didn't think they actually like grabbed onto it.
They do.
Do you have to detach their hand?
It's all in good. It's all in good fun. It's not like in New York. Like if someone looks at you sideways, you're just like, you know, I have pepper spray. It's
Right,
Italy.
right.
So if they don't grab your ass at least once a day, you get worried that maybe you're losing it. You know, you're not so attracted to the opposite sex.
So what do you paint a bullseye on your ass when you walk around? Hand goes here.
Right, like that. No, it was heavenly over there. You know, I'm from Baltimore. Everybody looks like you and me there. You know, the dark, the swarthy
Let me guess,
Italians.
inbred. Let's go back to my description. Now, did you meet any of these guys and bring them home for the trot by?
Well, I met a lot of guys. A lot of guys there like to reveal themselves to you. Actually, they have a
Reveal their innermost thoughts?
reveal their innermost pants parts.
Really? In
do.
what way? That's something I mean, I'm learning a whole new thing about Italy.
Italy?
That's acceptable to grab people's butts and then
like frequently I'd be walking home from school to my apartment and there'd be a guy just like, you know, just right out there with the whole sausage on display. And after a little while...
So he had food with him. That's... I'm trying to think of this in the most innocent terms. You met a sausage vendor? Wow, that's interesting.
But they would, you know, it was kind
And you didn't find that shocking? You
I
seemed
was
like...
shocked at first. At first, you are shocked. You know, you're like, I mean, I'm very conservative from a small town, all these things. But then after a couple months, you're like, that's it? Yeah, that's all you got for me? I mean, the guy down the block, it's like a meal for 12. This is... So you start to move up. Oh, don't be offended.
Very nice. Very nice terminology there. They must have not... I don't think a guy would handle that well. But that's his problem, because he's out there displaying his... You didn't bring anybody back? You didn't bring anybody to America?
Yeah, I did. I brought home one boy named Fabio.
He was not named Fabio.
His name was Fabio.
Was it seriously Fabio? Mm-hmm. I didn't think that's the name anybody really had.
I know.
I thought Fabio had that invented the day after he got his breast implants.
Exactly.
They are fine. They are perfect. I will call myself Fabio.
And from henceforth, I call myself Fabio.
Yeah. But no one has that name. I have it now.
No, his name really was Fabio. He was not the sharpest pencil in the box, I'm willing to admit.
What a shock. I met a guy named Fabio, and he's not as smart as I thought he'd be.
And according to Jack, the ultimate stranger.
Right.
You know, doesn't speak the language, dark, swarthy, frightening.
So your dad did not like Fabio?
My dad did not understand Fabio for a number of reasons.
He didn't speak any English?
Not one word. Well, he did learn, he learned a little stuff. We were home watching TV one day with my dad, and on came a Snuggle. Remember the Snuggles fabric softener ad? You know, with that little bear?
Right.
And with Fabio, one swarthy arm around me, turns to my father and goes, "Snuggles, yes, very nice." And my father was horrified.
Your father probably thought he was going like, "You and I snuggle now."
No.
Fabio style.
That was it for Fabio. He did not know anything else.
He didn't know anything else.
Yeah.
Well, and what's he doing now? Do you keep up with him? He doesn't write letters, does he?
No, he does not write letters.
I didn't think so.
He sends a thumbprint and, like, you know, a slab of meat every 6 months or something. Let me know he's alive.
No, it's nice. It's a nice form of communication. Well, Ed, doing quite well. It's on NBC. Wednesdays at 8. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you on the show. Julie Bowen, everybody. We'll be right back. Leanne Womack coming up. Stick around.